Hey there. I guess it's been a little bit since I've done an update video, so I figured I would churn one out really quickly and just give you an idea about what I've been up to. So recently I released my debut album under my own name, Milk. Shortly after that I released a compilation of B-sides that I've called Eldest, in the similar style to Milk, but a slightly different feel. Right now, I don't really have a job. It's not really something I'm proud of. I'm in a new city. I'm looking for employment. Hopefully something will come my way soon. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of trying to live frugally and keep on my job search, which means I haven't really had a ton of time for lots of creative things. However, I have worked quite a bit on some graphic design. I do have a design Instagram called fike.design, and that's where you can find some of my recent visual work, that sort of thing. So there's that. So when I made my last update video, I was leaving my old apartment and moving up to Omaha, Nebraska, and now I'm here. I'm living in my aunt and uncle's basement. It's pretty nice, you know. I'm very glad that I have that safety net, of family. But I am ready to get myself out there, be independent again. So hopefully things will start turning around soon. Last year was an incredibly busy and productive year for me creatively. I think I released something like 4 or 5 different albums, under various different names, including my debut album. That includes my very first physical release, that sort of thing. So it was a huge year for me creatively. And so this year, to hopefully counteract burnout, I'm going to try and take things just a little slower. That all sounds well and good, but of course I am currently planning an overly ambitious project where I'm hoping to churn out something like a song a day. Fortunately, it's all like sample based, so it should be pretty easy, but I'm hard at keeping promises that I make myself. Another thing that I would like to do this year is to focus a little bit more on YouTube. I know that I haven't been the most active here, and I would like to do a little bit better with that. So maybe I'll do more sit down and talk videos. I've thought about talking about some of my favorite albums, talking through some of my rather extensive book collection, some of my favorite unusual cassette tapes that I have, things like that, as well as maybe doing like some gear reviews, although I must warn, I'm not the most technically proficient person, but if it's something that you would like, I would be happy to make some videos on it. So yeah, if you folks have any preferences or ideas of what sort of content you'd like to see on here, please let me know. I know that I haven't been terribly vocal about kind of my mental state in the past, but why not? I've been dealing with what I think is depression, anxiety, all that sort of thing, isolation, and just kind of general stress that goes with being in the midst of a job search and not really having a permanent home, I'm currently staying with family, which is wonderful, but, I'm not self-sufficient, and, for as much as I appreciate what my family does for me, I can't help but feel like a leech sometimes, I wish that I could be entirely self-sufficient and supporting myself and not having to count on other people to help hold me up, but, it is what it is. And yeah, I've dealt with things like lack of motivation or lack of interest in the things that I like doing. It really sucks. I hope that opening up in this way in this video hasn't seemed too forward, or that it hasn't made you terribly uncomfortable. I just feel it's important to let the people who care about me know how I'm feeling, and I like to think that there's somebody out there who cares. I know that I'm still like below 300 subs, but my channel experienced quite a bit of growth this last year, and it was completely unexpected given the very low level of involvement that I had with my channel. So I was quite surprised and pleased, and I just want to extend a thank you to all of you who have subscribed to me. It really means a lot. It's always a little bit of a, pleasant surprise seeing that somebody else has chosen to support me, in some way. It's just sort of odd, but it's some nice affirmation. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, that's kind of all that I can think of right now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and subscribing and liking. I really appreciate it once again. Thank you all for being here for me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.